So I'm going to read another poem today from my book, You Had Me at Topography. This poem is called The Midwest, and just going to say a little bit about it before I read it. I'm from the Midwest, and that's kind of where the title came from, but I was experimenting when I was reading this I was experimenting with writing things that aren't technically true, but feel true based on my emotional experience. So I don't know if this is something that everyone thinks about, but I do. When I read a poem, I don't assume that it's a biography, or an autobiography, I guess. I assume, though, that there is emotional honesty in it, and I guess I think that if there isn't, the poem tends to come off as less genuine. And I believe strongly that that communicating emotional truth through things that maybe aren't biographically true can be just as or more effective than just writing straight from your life. Anyway, so that's what I did in this poem, and I'm going to read it. It's called The Midwest. We would play MacGyver near the water, McKinley Marina, nightfall, a cord wrapped around my legs, where you let the skin rub away, a little blood to convince us of our danger, our wilderness. Before you'd kiss me, tied up, kiss me, released. This scar near my left ankle, a kind of dark passage. Beside us, Lake Michigan stretched in quiet nakedness beyond the passing boats. So, I have another scar on my right wrist from a small pit viper, a kayak in a leafy rainforest, a beautiful Bolivian sucking at the base of my hand, her full brown lips pressed against me so seriously. Bright green birds, their voices ricocheting between ceiba trees. It reminded me of vertigo, drifting, until a new, unfamiliar world would appear. A third scar, centered on my left foot, is an escape wound. Slow, stuttering, thunder's ascent from a frozen lake. Jagged fragment of ice, then crystals of blood, glittering up to the great northern night sky, where aurora borealis feels close to dying, to living. The water's far dark edge right up to the skies. The truth is, not all of this is true. And there are other lies too. I'm sorry. The truth has been tougher to track down. You drew a thick outline of Wisconsin behind my left shoulder with the words, "Where go the boats?" written inside. Lake Michigan invisible to the east. It's all invisible now, but I can still run over it with my hands. That's it. Thank you very much for listening. I was actually reading to this doggie. She loves poetry, she told me. Anyway, see you next time.